In 1994, a game launched on the Super Nintendo that changed everything. It wasn't just another platformer, it was atmospheric, moody, and way ahead of its time. Today we're looking at Super Metroid, a game that influenced generations of developers, introduced unforgettable mechanics, and still holds secrets many fans don't even know. From its development origins to its place in the larger Metroid series, we've got a lot to uncover, and yeah, we'll even show you the full original commercial, just like it aired back in the day. So before we dig into this classic, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on notifications. It really helps Rare Gameroom Gaming keep bringing you more videos, just like this one. Super Metroid was released in 1994 for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System, and was known in Japan simply as Metroid 3. On the Super Famicom, the experience was nearly identical, though some Japanese text differences and sound balancing tweaks exist. There was no separate arcade version and no Mega Drive version either. This one stayed strictly Nintendo. At the time, that helped further cement the Super Nintendo as a haven for atmospheric, story-driven platformers. Developed by Nintendo R&D1, led by Yoshio Sakamoto, Super Metroid was built by one of Nintendo's most legendary internal teams. R&D1 had already brought us the original Metroid, Kid Icarus, and even Balloon Fight. They were known for pushing tech and design boundaries. What's cool is that Super Metroid was co-developed with Intelligent Systems, best known for Fire Emblem and Paper Mario. This collaboration added a lot of technical polish to the game's sound and map system. This wasn't just another action platformer. Super Metroid pioneered what would become known as the Metroidvania genre, an open-world map with backtracking, power-ups, and secrets that redefined level design. It inspired later hits like Hollow Knight, Ori and the Blind Forest, and of course, Castlevania, Symphony of the Night. And here's a detail many miss. Super Metroid features one of the earliest in-game tutorials without words. The animals in the game, the Dachora and Etecoons, actually teach you advanced techniques like wall jumping and shine sparking, without a single line of text. Despite the critical acclaim, Super Metroid wasn't a massive hit at first. It sold around 1.42 million units worldwide, which was respectable, but not blockbuster by Nintendo standards. In Japan, it struggled a bit more, possibly due to how large and complex it was compared to quicker, arcade-style games dominating the region. In North America and Europe, though, it became a cult favorite. Super Metroid was technically the third game in the series, following Metroid on the original Nintendo and Metroid 2 on Game Boy. It would be 8 long years before we got another mainline title, Metroid Fusion on GBA in 2002, which picked up directly after Super Metroid's story. That same year, Metroid Prime on GameCube launched and brought Samus into 3D, changing everything again. And yes, Super Metroid directly inspired Metroid Dread, which finally released in 2021, completing the saga that began way back in the 80s. Here are some facts many fans may not know. The game's atmosphere was inspired by Ridley Scott's Alien. Not just the creature design, but also the pacing and isolation. Composer Kenji Yamamoto created some of the game's eerie tracks using samples of real mechanical sounds. If you beat the game quickly, you will see Samus without her armor, making it one of the earliest games to reward you for time-based mastery. Now, here's something special. The original commercial for Super Metroid. It's weird, intense, and 90s to the core.
Before Nintendo came out with Super Metroid, we wanted to make sure it was the most intense Metroid battle ever. So we thought we'd see how Killer here would fare against it. Ready, boys? That's 24 megs worth of weapons, worlds, and weirdos old Killer's up against. Nintendo's biggest game ever. He's a big boy. He can handle it. Well, let's see how he did. Ship it! Super Metroid, only on the Super NES.
Super Metroid isn't just a classic, it's a masterpiece that helped shape the future of gaming. Whether you're revisiting it or playing it for the first time, it's still just as haunting, rewarding, and fun. Let us know in the comments, what are your favorite memories of Super Metroid? Or what Metroid game do you want us to cover next? Also, what game would you like to see us make a video about next? Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our upcoming retrospectives on rare and legendary games. And don't forget, click on one of the videos on the screen to check out more classic game history from Rare Gameroom Gaming. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.